The mysterious death of Meriwether Lewis, unraveling the enigma. Meriwether Lewis, one of the most celebrated figures in American history, is primarily known for his role as the leader of the Lewis and Clark Expedition, an epic journey that explored the uncharted territory of the American West in the early 1800s. However, his life ended tragically and mysteriously, casting a shadow of uncertainty over his legacy. On October 11, 1809, Lewis was found dead in a remote inn along the Natchez Trace, his body riddled with gunshot wounds. The circumstances surrounding his death have sparked numerous theories, debates, and controversies for over 2 centuries. This essay aims to delve into the perplexing circumstances of Meriwether Lewis' death, examining the various theories that have emerged, and attempting to shed light on this enduring enigma. The life of Meriwether Lewis. Before we delve into the circumstances of Meriwether Lewis' death, it is essential to understand his life in the context in which he lived. Born on August 18, 1774, in Albemarle County, Virginia, Lewis grew up in a family with strong military and political ties. His family's connections, coupled with his own ambition and talents, paved the way for a promising future. Early life and military career. Lewis' early years were marked by tragedy when his father, William Lewis, died when Meriwether was just 5 years old. Despite this setback, his family ensured that he received a good education. As a young man, Lewis joined the Virginia militia and gained military experience during the Whiskey Rebellion in 1794. The Lewis and Clark Expedition. One of the defining moments of Lewis' life was his selection by President Thomas Jefferson to lead the Corps of Discovery, also known as the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Beginning in May 1804, this historic journey aimed to explore the newly acquired Louisiana Purchase and establish a route to the Pacific Ocean. Lewis and his co-leader, William Clark, embarked on a perilous and arduous journey, encountering Native American tribes, harsh weather, and uncharted wilderness. Post-expedition life. After the successful completion of the expedition in 1806, Lewis enjoyed a brief period of fame and recognition. He served as the governor of the Louisiana Territory, a position he struggled with due to political and administrative challenges. Despite his accomplishments, Lewis faced personal and financial difficulties that led to a downward spiral in his life. The mysterious circumstances of his death. The events leading up to Meriwether Lewis' death remain shrouded in mystery. There are several conflicting accounts, and various theories attempt to explain the circumstances surrounding his demise. The official account of Lewis' death is based on the testimony of James Neely, a federal agent, and the innkeeper where Lewis was staying, Grinder. According to this account, Lewis had been traveling from St. Louis to Washington, D.C., when he arrived at Grinder's Stand, a remote inn along the Natchez Trace. Lewis reportedly suffered from severe depression and erratic behavior, possibly due to his personal and financial problems. On the night of October 10, 1809, Lewis was said to be restless and disturbed. Neely and Grinder claimed that they heard gunshots and found Lewis with gunshot wounds, including a gunshot to the head. Lewis died shortly after sunrise on October 11, 1809. The official account attributed his death to suicide. The official account of Lewis' death as suicide has been a source of controversy and skepticism for centuries. Many historians and scholars have questioned the circumstances and evidence presented, leading to alternative theories, including the possibility of murder. Numerous alternative theories regarding the death of Meriwether Lewis have been proposed over the years. Murder by assassins. Some have suggested that Lewis may have been murdered by political enemies or assassins due to his knowledge of sensitive information acquired during the Lewis and Clark expedition. Robbery gone wrong. Another theory posits that Lewis may have been the victim of a robbery gone wrong, with the assailants resorting to violence when they did not find the valuables they expected. Native American involvement. Given the tensions between Native American tribes and settlers in the region, Some theories suggest that Lewis may have been killed by Native Americans. Accidental shooting. It has been proposed that Lewis' gunshot wounds may have been the result of an accidental discharge of his own weapon. To this day, the mystery surrounding Meriwether Lewis' death persists, and no theory has been universally accepted. Each theory has its proponents and skeptics, making it challenging to arrive at a definitive conclusion. Lack of concrete evidence. One of the primary reasons the mystery endures is the lack of concrete evidence. The testimonies of Neely and Grinder, the two individuals present at the scene, have been criticized for inconsistencies and gaps. The absence of forensic evidence and a thorough investigation at the time further complicates the matter. Political and personal motives. Lewis' troubled state of mind and personal struggles in the years leading up to his death add layers of complexity to the mystery. His financial difficulties as governor of the Louisiana Territory, and his political connections have all been cited as potential motives for foul play. Understanding the historical context is crucial when evaluating the various theories. The early 19th century was a tumultuous time in American history, marked by territorial expansion, political rivalries, and tensions with Native American tribes. These factors must be considered when assessing the plausibility of different theories. Some text goes here: the death of Meriwether Lewis remains a captivating and enduring enigma in American history. Despite centuries of speculation, debate, and research, the true circumstances surrounding his death continue to elude us. Was it suicide, murder, or some other tragic event? The answer remains elusive. Meriwether Lewis' legacy as an explorer and leader of the Lewis and Clark expedition endures, but his untimely death adds an air of tragedy to his story. The conflicting theories and lack of definitive evidence only serve to intensify the mystery. As time goes on, it becomes increasingly unlikely that we will ever uncover the full truth behind the death of Meriwether Lewis. The passage of over 2 centuries has obscured the details, and any conclusive answers may remain forever out of reach. Nevertheless, the enigma of Meriwether Lewis' death continues to capture the imagination of historians, scholars, and enthusiasts alike, reminding us of the enduring power of historical mysteries to intrigue and captivate us.